Alright, welcome to day 7 of 75 Hard. And I really like the format that I did yesterday, like the type of video. Instead of just being a talking head for 10 minutes, I actually showed you the grind, showed you how I was feeling throughout the day instead of just in the morning. So, definitely going to stick to that. So, I'm going to try and keep these talking sessions to like 3 minutes, and then just make the other sessions longer, alright? So, what is today's topic for the morning? Have reminders everywhere, alright? You can't forget that you're on self-improvement, right? Because I think it was Freud, right? The id, ego, and superego. So, the id is like your automatic state of like, okay, I just need to eat, I just need to stay warm, I need to survive and all that, right? That's like what you need to survive. And then the ego gets activated after that, and then the superego. I don't know much about those two, but the id is basically this like AFK state in a video game. If you don't know what that means, it's like away from keyboard is AFK. So it's like you're not actually there, you're just like, I don't know, you duct tape your mouse down. But yeah, so your brain definitely goes into those states, and you know it because you will not even be paying attention to your life, and it's not your fault. I'm not blaming you, I'm not saying you're a piece of shit or whatever. It happens to everybody. But the goal is to stay out of that AFK state for as long as possible, because if you're in that AFK state, then you're probably going to be worse, right? Because your automatic state is negative, all right? Mine, by now, is not. Or my automatic state is like achieving and stuff. And I'm not trying to glaze, not trying to glaze myself here, but I've literally been self-improvement for like going hard for this entire year. So I'm consistent with it, right? It's not hard for me. So a big help to that is that I had reminders everywhere. You see this paper, you see that paper, you see this paper, there's papers here, there, literally all around my room. And I changed my watch and my phone to military time. So basically it's like, instead of 2 o'clock, like 2 p.m., it'll just say 14. So, did that. I changed my wallpapers often to remind me of what I'm trying to do. So, right now it's like reminding me to visualize, because visualizing is so good, man. It's so good. There was a study, and there were 2 groups, right? One of them, it was about basketball. One of them actually went out and shot the baskets. The other group sat at home and imagined it. They both improved. This group over here that actually went and did it by 24%, and this group by 23%. So that's just absurd that you can visualize and still have that much gain. And an analogy, I know it's crazy, bear with me. Imagine something super sexual, right? If you're imagining something sexual, your body reacts. Let's just say that, right? So it's because your mind actually thinks it's happening. When you visualize like something like a crime scene or whatever, like some big stressful thing happening to you, like I don't know, like somebody tries to break in your window and then you have to like choke them to death. Like your heart is gonna start beating and your cortisol is gonna raise and all that. So visualization is great. So this part of the video is getting too long, so I had to put a cork in it. I think that's what they call it. So yeah, I'll be seeing you maybe when I go for my first walk. But yeah, I'm gonna not go bald today, but I'm gonna shave it. I'm gonna trim it rather. So see you then. So I'm just out on my walk, the first walk, because today is a recovery day. I'm not gonna do any running, and I mean, yeah, pretty chill, pretty It's actually kind of cold. It looks super nice, but the air is like pretty cold. And I was just thinking, like, I'm not trying to be cocky or anything, but I'm trying to get it so that the wind isn't as audible, so I block it with my body. But I'm building something incredible here, you know? I'm not just talking about YouTube, I'm talking about me. You know what I mean? I'm building an incredible character by fighting every single day to, you know, just live in a manner that sets me up for my future. So yeah. And there's this thing that happened at my house, and it's pretty bad. So the plumbing, something is messed up, like a pipe is blocked. So it's very disgusting actually. When you flush, the water like comes out of the sink because it doesn't go through the pipe. It will like come back. So yeah, that's just gross. And it's not the greatest thing ever, but my parents are not reacting well to it. That's no doubt. They aren't happy. And I mean, why would you be? But I'm taking it as a opportunity, if you know what I mean. Like an opportunity to improve my like mental well-being, you know, and to, you know, just be more mentally strong, like be more stoic. And yeah, I was just thinking about that. I think I handled the situation really well. It sucked, but there's no point in getting angry at the suck because the suck never goes away. So if you get happy at the suck, this sounds pretty weird, but you know what I mean. If you find a way to label challenge and so-called problems as good things, then you're definitely going to be a lot happier in life. Because my parents have had some absolute like curveballs thrown at them, right? Like just absolute meatballs, and they're struggling because they're not exactly, they don't have the mindset that I do. And I'm not trying to put myself above my parents. I'm not saying my parents are sucky or that I'm the greatest in the world. I'm just saying that this mindset is powerful, and if you use it to think better about yourself, your life's gonna be much better. So probably gonna record the second walk. Might record in between, but yeah, very peaceful right now. I'm debriefing, kind of. I'm unloading the stress that situation caused me by just thinking about it, really, and reframing it. So yes. I stuttered so many times in this video, I'm gonna have to cut it so much. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. But yeah, see you probably in the next walk. Still on that same walk, something I thought about that I didn't really say was like faith, you know? With my parents, they're both atheists, and sorry, I hear a dog or something barking. They don't have faith in God, that He loves us, right? That everything happens for a reason, and that we're gonna come out okay, and we're gonna be better than we were. And because they don't believe in God, right? They just think that stuff happens to them and it's always an inconvenience, and that life hates them, right? But in reality, God loves everybody, and it's sad to see it, and I can't convince them otherwise, and it's a little heartbreaking, not like tears worthy. Also, I'm on this like random abandoned gas station. I don't know what went down here. Just put your faith in God, and I wouldn't exactly say that He will do the rest, but He'll steer the boat, right? But you have to row. So if you put your faith in God, He will lead you in the right direction. But God respects free will, and he gives us the decision to either do what he wants or not do what he wants, right? It's that simple. So, let me just set my phone down. I'm not sure do all that walking. But yeah, so just believe in God, put your faith in God, and take everything as an opportunity. That's a Stoic thing, but like with the sewage, weird plumbing stuff in my house, if I would have been angry and thinking that life is against me and that I never get my way, I would not be happy, right? And I reframe it as the idea that God is giving me a challenge to overcome, right? So it's like a mix of Stoicism and religion. It's trusting in God, but being stoic to the challenges that he gives you, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, I gotta stop rambling on and keep walking, because this is intended to be quote-unquote a workout. But yeah, it's a recovery day. I'll just walk, no big deal. So yeah, see you later. So I'm on the second walk of the day, and as you can tell, it's very sunny. It's way nicer outside than this morning. It's like 70 degrees, very slight like breeze. Just rhymed. That's pretty cool. But yeah, today has been going great. Nothing really bad has happened today. I've been pretty solid, but my focus was kind of bad. I got on my phone a couple of times when, I shouldn't have. But yeah, I haven't done any stupid stuff like wanked or anything. So, pretty solid day so far. It's 3:15. Yeah, the weather's fantastic. This is the second workout of the day. And yeah, today's great. I've journaled a lot, I've read a lot, meditated, been good on the diet, and I'm just feeling good, feeling great. So today's one of those good days. Tomorrow I have school, so we'll see how that goes with this uploading type. There's an airplane somewhere, but yeah, feeling great. Gonna conquer today, gonna get good sleep, gonna keep going, gonna keep the ball rolling. I'm not gonna take this as a time to do something dumb. I'm gonna take this as time to do more and more good things, right? So, yeah, I don't even really know where I am right now. I'm next to a field. I'm sitting on like some random thing. But yeah, I'm off the beaten path, you could say. And yeah, feels great. Definitely do 75 hard. This is just a random tidbit, but just try it. You never know how much it will improve your life, alright? It's definitely improved mine, but then again, self-improvement as a whole has improved mine more so than strictly strictly 75 hard. But yeah, gonna go home after the walk. I'm gonna read, fold my clothes, and then I'm gonna record for the last time, edit, and yeah, and then I'll eat, journal, go to sleep. So yeah, got something I want to talk about actually that just popped in my head. Routine. Sorry about the wind if it's getting loud, but routine is a very good thing, right? A lot of people think that variety is the spice of life, and I disagree. Just start walking. I think that variety is something that ruins life, I'm not saying that going on a walk somewhere special or living is bad. I'm just saying that disrupting the frequency that you're at, like the frequency, the area you're at, by constantly changing things up. Like if I were to change back to the old videos and then change back to this and go back and forth, that wouldn't be good. And if I were to keep constantly changing my sleep schedule, that would also be bad, right?
I'm just saying for like routine and like the daily things, like, you know, when you go to the gym, what you eat especially, because if you keep constantly changing what you eat, it's like your body's never gonna adjust, right? So yeah, just keep that in mind. Fantastic weather today, very pleased with it. I could go shirtless if I wanted to, but I'll be fine with a shirt on. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you at like about 6 later.
So I was just editing this video and I realized how long it was. So yeah, my bad about that. Also, there's a car in the background, just ignore that. So yeah, did everything today. Felt great. It was awesome. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Calendly link and Stoic Channel in the description. Remember that pain in the moment is growth in the long run. See ya.